So who here has a rice cooker, and then like what recipes do you use it for? You baked a cake in it? How did it turn out? Okay, yeah. Did you get the recipe online, or was it just like...
Cooking with my mom, I was always interested in cooking, and when she was ever in the kitchen, I would go in there and ask if I could help with anything, so I ended up mincing garlic for her or mincing shallots, like very easy stuff. And so that's where my love for cooking started. That has trickled into my college years, and I guess forever. I have that privilege of having that experience in the kitchen, and I just wanted to share that with everyone else on the UC Davis campus. My name is Khang. I use he, him pronouns. I'm a fourth year clinical nutrition major, and I work for the teaching kitchen as a nutrition services student coordinator.
Has anyone made mango sticky rice before? You have? How'd it turn out?
Everyone needs to know how to cook regardless of who you are, and so the teaching kitchen provides an opportunity for students to do that. Specifically for UC Davis students, we're a big egg school, so it's also an opportunity for students to get that farm to fork understanding that we have at UC Davis that most other universities don't have. I think the most important part of teaching kitchen is knowing that students can go home and feel like they're equipped to make the recipes that we show them, because there's really no point in us doing these if students don't feel like they can replicate it back at home. When we do cooking demos, it's really important to us to keep in mind how accessible the ingredients are, how easy it is to replicate at home, like kitchen utensils, do they have them? Do they have a blender? Do they have a rice cooker? Is it convenient? Is it easy? Is it meal preppable? All those things are things we consider, and I think that's what makes Teaching Kitchen so unique.
It's also full of calcium, so there's a ton of nutrients in Greek yogurt. Now we're just gonna add a little bit of ice. We're gonna kind of eyeball it.
That's just how smoothies work. Like...
Yeah.
I think the top 3 issues is food access, so having access to enough food, enough nutritious food, and then enough culturally diverse food that fulfills your palate and like makes you feel good, because the rising cost of food is ridiculous. And we have a bunch of resources on campus that can aid with that. We just want to make sure that every student is fed and no one's going hungry. Another barrier I feel like students face with nutrition is not knowing what to cook or how to use certain produce or use certain fruits and vegetables. That's what the Teaching Kitchen is doing. We're collaborating with the pantry, collaborating with Fruit and Veggie Up, and using their ingredients to change it, like really simple ingredients, and changing it into a meal that students feel like they could replicate at home. And then the third thing that I think students struggle with is thinking that nutrition is like black and white, like this good or bad. If I eat this, I'm unhealthy. When it's not like that. Nutrition is very complex, and I think that if students can recognize that like all foods can fit into your diet and you don't have to follow this very strict and very black and white mindset when it comes to nutrition, I think that would be beneficial for everyone. Yeah.